Hey guys, in this video, I want to show you the best Insta360 gear of the year. Insta360 has been hard at work creating innovative accessories and cameras, and honestly, it's a little bit hard to keep track of. So I scoured through all of my accessories, my cameras, and also their website to find you guys the best products from this year, just so you can keep track and give you a nice little buyer's guide to make it easy for you. If you guys see something you like, I'm gonna make it easy for you guys. I'll link all of these products in the video description below next to the number that you see on the screen. Also, if you are a Prime member, a lot of these products have a Prime symbol next to them, and that means they'll ship really quickly to you. So look for that when you're shopping. There's also some great bonuses when you use my links to check out, and I'll tell you about these as I show you the products. First of all, this is the Insta360 X5. This is the premium, top of the line 360 camera. It's got all the bells and whistles. I'm sure you guys know about the X5, but just in case, this is a 360 camera that records out of 2 lenses, and you can record full 360 spherical photos and videos. This just gives you a lot of creative freedom when you go to edit. You can pull out regular videos out of that 360 frame, and you never really miss anything because it's recording everything. The X5 has tons of great modes. It works really well, and I took it with me everywhere I traveled this summer. I got some amazing footage with it. I also have a really highly reviewed book for this camera that has everything you need to know to get great footage with it, if you are just starting out. The other 360 camera I'd recommend is this, which is the Insta360 X4 Air. This is a smaller version. It's basically an upgraded X4, but it has a lot of the features of the X5, such as replaceable lenses. If you're looking for an 8K 360 camera that's smaller, lighter, and cheaper, this definitely fits the bill. If you want to see more about the X4 Air, I do have a review on my channel you can check out. If you order the X5 or the X4 Air through my link, on top of that huge discount you're getting, you also get a free replacement lens kit. So if you damage one of those lenses, you can replace it out. So that's a great little freebie there. Now I want to show you guys 2 of Insta360's traditional action cameras that record with just a single lens. First of all, we have the Ace Pro 2. And the Ace Pro 2 is not a new camera in 2025, but it kind of is because they've fully upgraded it. They've added some add-on lenses, which I'll show you guys later in this video. And it also comes in white or it comes in black. So there's 2 different options. And this is just a great action camera with a flip-up screen. I really find it's easy to get cinematic shots with this. It records out of a single lens, and you can record some beautiful 8K videos or 4K videos with all of the bells and whistles. It's just a really top-level action camera. Plus, it's got some super fun accessories, which I'll show you in a minute. So if you've been waiting to get a new action camera, the Ace Pro 2 is a great one to go with. And the other Insta360 camera that's a single lens camera, it's one of the biggest hits, is the GO Ultra. This is a tiny little camera that functions like a regular action camera. So it's got this flip screen here. You can record with it just like this, but it also has this little pod here, and this camera you can pull out and you can record with just this camera. So it's tiny and you can mount it. It's great if you need a mounted camera. You can magnetize it right here on your chest. There's a lot of different options for this tiny little camera, plus tons of great accessories. So if you do need something that's wearable and mountable, this records 4K at 60 frames per second, and it's got really high quality video. I've been really impressed. I've actually had to double take on my footage a couple times. I've watched it back and be like, wait, was that the GO Ultra? And then I played it back and sure enough it was. But it's super good quality. Also, if you use my link to buy the Ace Pro 2 or the GO Ultra, you'll also get a free Mic Air microphone. So it's a wireless lav mic that you can attach to your body and get great clear audio. And that mic usually runs $50, so it's a great bonus. Next, I filtered through all of the options and I picked out some of my favorite poles, sticks, and grips for you guys. I do have a video on my channel that reviews all of the poles that are compatible with the 360 camera, like the X4 Air or the X5. So you can check that out here. But right now, I'm just gonna give you a handful of my favorites. First of all, we've got the Action Invisible Selfie Stick. And this is just a bit of a tougher pole. It's carbon graphite, so it's made for your higher impact sports. And this pole works really well with the X Series cameras, or you can also get an adapter mount that's gonna allow you to mount your Ace Pro 2 or your GO Ultra to this pole. And that goes the same for any of these poles that have this top 1/4-20-inch screw. Next, we've got the extended edition huge selfie stick. If you wanna get those fake drone shots, this thing is the way to go. It goes up to 300 centimeters, so it's super long when you extend it out. And I did a video on how to get those fake drone shots, and this is the pole that I used for it. So if you're looking for a super long, sometimes embarrassing selfie stick, this is the one to go with. I don't recommend using that extended edition selfie stick as your full-time pole, but it's great to have when you want those super high angles or you want to get those invisible drone shots. It's just a great accessory to have on hand. Next, we've got the Bullet Time 2.0 handle. This is a new version of those Bullet Time handles. So if you want to get cool bullet time shots where you rotate your camera around, this pole has several different angles. I really like having those different adjustable angles on the Bullet Time 2.0 handle, so you can capture those cool bullet time shots with your 360 camera. So that's a great one to pick up. Next, we've got a 2-in-1 selfie stick and a tripod. So you can extend your camera out on this. You've got that nice extension there. And you've also got a tripod on the base. So if you want to set your camera down, you can do that. This is a very versatile pole that can be used with your 360 cameras. You can also use it with your regular action cameras as an extension or that tripod. If you're looking for one single versatile pole that's really cheap, this is a great option. The next accessory that I usually carry with me on my travels is this FOMO power handle. And what this is, it's actually a battery pack that you can mount your camera onto. So it's gonna give you extended recording time. All you need to do is screw your camera on there, connect it with a USB-C cable, and it'll charge your camera. So when you're out traveling, you've got a lot of extra battery life. It also folds down to make it a little more compact, which is pretty cool. And that FOMO power handle is compatible with any of those cameras that I showed you. Next, I wanna show you guys some extra grips because these are really cool. This is the Explorer Grip Pro for the Ace Pro 2. And it basically transforms your Ace Pro 2 from an action camera into more of a traditional camera with a shutter button and a little dial. So if you wanna just snap some shots or even record videos, this is a great little way to kind of make your Ace Pro 2 feel like a different camera. And you can still flip the screen up for those selfie shots too. This Explorer Grip Pro sells for about $100, but it also connects to that photo printer, which I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. There's also a really cool photography grip for the X5. It is brand new and it's about $50. And it allows you to mount your X5 sideways so you can take advantage of that 2.35 to 1 aspect ratio, which is gonna give you more of like a panoramic style photo. So you can check that out if you're into that style shot. Next, I wanna show you a handful of Insta360's mounts that are really useful to use with either your 360 camera or your regular action camera. Insta360 has some great affordable and really high quality mounts. So let's check out a few of my favorites. And the first one is just a chest mount. Insta360 makes this so you can mount your camera right on your chest and get some POV style shots. You can mount either a 360 camera or your action camera there. This is great for action sports and family shots. There's a variety of things you can do with this style mount. And if you do want one that's specific for the X5, they make an X5 chest mount that actually holds the camera a little better. And that one's a little bit more, it's $40. Another great mount is this heavy duty clamp. This is a really strong mount that you can attach to almost anything. And then you can stick your 360 camera on it and let it float. It's gonna get that invisible camera effect. So you basically won't even be able to tell where your camera is mounted. This clamp holds on really tight, so you can use it for action sports and everything. And the next one I wanna show you for the GO Ultra, it's only $13. And this is the action mount. And what it does is it holds that GO Ultra camera unit on its own, so you can mount it and it's nice and secure. So if you are using the GO Ultra for action sports or POV shots, I definitely recommend picking up this mount. Next, I picked out a few accessories for you water lovers. If you're into filming underwater, these are some of the best accessories to have. If you are filming in the water with a 360 camera, you have to use a dive case like this one so that your videos come out clear. It also helps with the stitch lines. The cameras are waterproof, but the footage underwater is not clear unless you use a case like this. They have two great cases for the X5. This is the regular invisible dive case for the X5. This is the regular dive case and it's a smaller, more portable option that costs around $100. However, I do really recommend picking up this Pro dive case. It's a little bit more money, it's $120, but this dive case is gonna give you better quality footage than this regular invisible dive case. So it's really up to you. If you want a smaller case that's not quite as high a quality, it's not as clear, you can use this dive case, it's easier to travel with. But for the highest quality shots, this Pro dive case is gonna be a better option. Also, if you just wanna pick up a little gift for somebody that you know that has the dive case, you can buy these little foam inserts. They're really cheap, but you go through them pretty quick when they soak up the moisture in the dive case so it doesn't fog up. Even though those foam inserts seem really small and insignificant, they're actually very important when you're filming with the dive case so you don't get fogging inside your housing. So don't forget to pick up some of those. If you are using the X4 Air, this is the dive case for that one. So it's the same thing. And this dive case is actually pretty good quality, pretty happy with the results of it. And it's very small to fit this smaller camera. This thing's pretty small, especially compared to the X5 Pro dive case. You can see like that, side by side. And that X4 Air dive case is $100. Another fun accessory for those dive cases is this here. It's called the Dive Buddy. And it's a little handle that allows you to get neutral buoyancy with your dive case in the water. So you can actually adjust it. It's got weights in here and it can make it so your camera just floats either on the bottom, upright, or in mid-level water. You can just kind of film freely. You can swim around and the camera will film you from all angles because it's a 360 camera. It's just kind of an easy way to have someone film you without having anyone there with you. And that's called the Dive Buddy and it's about $70. If you are filming with the GO Ultra underwater, the action pod is not waterproof, but this little camera unit is. But to get clear videos and photos underwater, you do need to just swap it out with the Aqua lens. So if you've got a friend or yourself that doesn't have the Aqua lens and you want to film underwater with the GO Ultra, you can pick this up for $13. It's a good deal. And it's going to give you those clear photos and videos underwater. You can also film with it above the water. It's just slightly less of a wide field of view. Next, I want to show you guys a few lenses that can really take your Ace Pro 2 or your GO Ultra to the next level. And these are brand new to 2025. They just came out. And these are gonna really allow you some different style shots with your Ace Pro 2. You've got 3 different add-on lenses you can add on top of this. You just remove this lens cover and you can add these lenses on here. First of all, you've got the close-up lens. So this is a macro lens. It's gonna allow you to focus closer to your subjects for those really cool macro shots. This lens can really make your videos look a lot different because you can focus up close and things in the background are gonna be more blurred out. It's just gonna give it a really cool artistic effect. This lens is pretty pricey, it's $125. Next, you've got the ultra wide lens, which gets you a super wide field of view. So if you're doing action sports, for example, it can make you look like you're going really fast because it's seeing a lot of the scenery that's passing by you. It also looks really great for landscape shots, so you can just capture a lot of the scene in your shot. And this ultra wide lens costs about $110, but it's a really great add-on for your Ace Pro 2, especially if you're into action sports. And the third lens is the cinematic lens that allows you to get lens flares, especially in those like low lighting scenes where the sun's kind of in the background. It's gonna get some lens flares in the shots and give you some really cinematic footage. And this costs about $110. So depending on what style filming you're into, one or all of these lenses will be good for you with the Ace Pro 2. And also if you're filming with the GO Ultra, there's a micro lens that comes in really handy. Because the camera's so small, you can get it in smaller places and get some macro shots when using that lens. It's gonna allow you to focus closer, just like the macro lens for the Ace Pro 2. I've got a couple more really cool accessories. Next is this GPS preview remote with a mic on it. This is a great little accessory to control your camera remotely and also get that wireless audio even if your camera's further away. You can also see a full preview through your camera's lens right here on the screen. And the last accessory I wanna show you guys that's brand new, and I got really excited about this, is this pocket printer for the Ace Pro 2. And what this is, it's like an old Polaroid camera where you can actually just print out the photo right there. This pocket printer can also attach to this Explorer Grip Pro, and then you can just have it right here as one camera unit. You can print out those photos and give them to people right away. It costs $100 for the printer, and it comes with 20 photos. And then if you wanna replace the cartridge, that's $10 for 20 more photos. So it's not super cheap to print out those photos, but it's a fun thing to do. So that's a lot of good cameras, accessories, and a lot of good deals. And I'll link all of those in the video description below with their corresponding number to make it easy for you guys. If you need help with any of these cameras, be sure to check out my beginner's guide video or the book for these cameras. It's gonna be a really helpful resource for you guys to really start capturing amazing footage. Also, be sure to subscribe so you can be the first to know about my tutorials for all of these cameras and accessories, so I can help keep you guys informed and out there capturing some amazing footage. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.